Hi guys, I'm AC with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. I'm going to walk you guys today through this 2021 Winnebago Solis. This will be the second time I do this video. I want to kind of do a couple things different for you guys in case you've been following me. This stock number on this one is 5N200-183. The Solis is on the ProMaster chassis. This is one of the safest coaches on the market at the time. It comes with 6 airbags standard. I'll walk around here, get out of your way. As you can see from the front here, we got some marker lights up top that are really visible. Again, going back with that, one of the safest coaches. Headlights are higher than most, a little higher than the normal ones, as you can see, so you can see them from farther out if there's vehicles in front of you. It's got the 3.6 liter ProMaster 280 horsepower engine. It's a gas engine. Okay, I'm gonna walk around this side. In case you're wondering, it is a V6. Fuel economy on this is a real fuel efficient coach. Estimated 18 to 22 per gallon. Right here I'm going to show you, just because it's kind of standing out there, Cherish. This does have 2 outdoor showers. The first one's right here by the side entry. And that comes in really handy if you're out at the beach. You get dirty, you get sand on, you can hose everything off here before you climb back into your coach. You can see it's got a screen on the side door and also on the rear. And I'll show you that one here in a second. I'll kind of demonstrate this for you. All right. Again, these are magnetized, so you can see. So when you're walking in and out, you don't have to keep zipping them every time you walk through the coach. It'll just open up, you walk in, and it'll shut behind you. Now the other thing I want to show you as soon as I roll this back up is the refrigerator. They put it in a really convenient spot. It's really easy to access when you're outside. Okay. Let me just snap this back in place. As you can see, this is really easy to do. 2 snaps and it's back out of your way. So this refrigerator, you have your groceries, you're getting to your coach. You can stand out here, put your bags down and fill up your supplies again. This is a Nova Cool, very energy efficient. This is a gas stove, electric stove. I said stove, I meant refrigerator. I'm looking at the cooktop as I talk here. One of the cool features on this Nova Cool fridge is that it doesn't have to be level to function properly, whereas on some of the other coaches you have to be level for it to work. When it's at max temperature, it uses about the same amount of energy as a 40 watt light bulb, which is really cool. Right here you can see we have the battery disconnect. So this is when you get to your coach, you're going to turn it on, then you'll be able to turn on your lights. You've got a 12 volt connection here and some USB ports. Now these ports are going to work while you're driving down the road, while you're parked. They'll run off your batteries. This coach does not have an inverter or a generator, but it will run off your batteries. Here's your standard outlet, if you can show that. Now the standard outlet, you have to be plugged into some shore power. You cannot run that off of the batteries themselves. Okay, I'm going to close this door, kind of walk around the coach. You can see we have a nice light right here. If you're sitting out here with some chairs at nighttime, you want some light. Here's your propane fill. It's got a 6-gallon propane tank. And then right next to it, right here is your sewer hose storage. Really easy to get to. And we're gonna walk around the back here. So you can see it's got a 3,500 pound tow hitch on the rear with the 4-pin connector. Backup camera up top. Okay, here's the rear of the coach. Your wet bay is located right here. As you can see, everything's really easy to access. Everything is color coded, so you know exactly what you're doing. Outdoor shower. This switch right here runs your exterior light on the driver's side. And then here's your water pump for the shower. There's also a port here for an exterior solar panel. It does come standard. There's a 220 watt panel up on top of the pop top. And then here's your city fill connection. So one thing to note on the city fill, because this is kind of made to go boondocking, if you're hooked up at a campsite and you want to keep the hose hooked up, you do have to keep the rear doors open. There's not a way to run the hose while it's connected. So normally you just want to fill it up and then close your doors. And then while we're back here, let me show you guys. So this rod is going to serve a couple different purposes. One, if you're out in the wind, it's not as windy today as it was in my last video. If you watched that video, it was pretty entertaining. So a lot easier today. This will, well, voila! As I speak, the wind gust just picked up to 100 miles an hour. Let me put this back on here. So again, this is going to serve different purposes. One is for a shower curtain, for the outdoor shower. We do have a shower curtain that you can sit right along here. It'll Velcro. And then you use these little magnets that we have, and you can put the curtain around you, okay? You can also flip the curtain upside down and pin it up with the magnets up top. It works as an awning, okay? Since we're still here at the back of the coach, they've done a really good job of giving you some additional storage. And these do snap in behind there to keep them open for you. Okay, really easy. There's a storage compartment right there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, here's where your jack is going to be for your coach. There's also, so you can fill up your tires if you're running low on air. You've got your exterior shower hose, your shore cord, and your sewer hose right there. I want to show you these magnets on the cabinets. They hold the door all the way up top, so again, it's out of your way, it's not sagging, you're not going to bump your head as you're walking in to get this stuff out of here. Here's your shower curtain, and then these are going to be your blackout shades. Okay. Close this. You can see right here is the rear fan. Another thing I want to point out while I'm in here, and I speak from experience, because they have the riser here, you can see there's a little step here, and there'll be another one in the front. So you have to be careful as you're walking. Watch your steps so you don't fall down. Here's a couple other storage compartments. I don't know if you can get a good picture of that. Okay. I'm going to show you this little table here. So in order to open the leg, you have to slide it over. Now this can be used as additional countertop. If I'm cooking in here and I need some more countertop space, I can use it. If I want to sit down and eat back here, I have that as well. And it'll move, so you can move it from here over there, slide it across that bar anywhere. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull down this bed. Just has one latch. There we go. And there's your bed.
You know how big the bed is?
You know, it's probably 4.5 by 6.5. And there's some connections up here. I don't know if you can swing it around there. Here, I can help you.
Thank you.
So there's a 12 volt, couple USBs, and again, a standard outlet. And let's see here. Okay. Now to put the bed up, you have to roll the cushions over first. Just makes it a lot easier than trying to lift it all up. Now I had a customer ask me about rattles while you're driving. This is probably going to make the most noise while you're driving. As you can tell, it's got one latch that's easily fixed. You can take some tie down here with a piece of Velcro and Velcro it down, and that'll take care of that noise while you're driving. We've got Blackout Shades back here. Really easy to use. You can open and close them, and then I'll go out again and I'll go around the other side of the coach and we'll kind of work our way to the front. You can see the Blackout Shades here for the rear, sorry. Again, really easy to use. It's time for bed. Just zip them all up and it's pretty dark. On this side, you're going to have your 30 amp connection here for your shore power. Your cassette toilet. Again, really easy to use. Really easy to take care of. You can take this out. You can dump it into a porta potty or another toilet. As you can see, it's housed inside the coach. So as far as extended season stay, it comes in really handy. Here's your gray tank drain. And you can see the actual gray tank under here. It does have a heat pad for it, and I'll show you inside where you would turn that on if it's cold outside. This is your exhaust for your Truma system, which is your hot water heater and your furnace. So we'll work our way around. Again, here's your fuel door. Let's see here. Oh, actually, opens the other way. On the diesels, it goes the other direction. So again, this is gas, so make sure you don't put diesel in it. Okay, your hood latch is right here. Again, it's kind of hidden and out of the way, so you have to know where it's at, just so you don't spend all day looking for it. Emergency brake is right here. Okay. Now we can go in the side door. All right, again, as you can see when you walk in, here's a little rise. You got to kind of be careful with that. Here's your ladder for your pop top up here. The pop top's 4.5 by 6.5, plenty of room for 2 adults. You can get a couple kiddos up there, comfy. As I mentioned earlier, it's a very safe coach. It's got 6 airbags in the front. The 2 passenger seats back here have 3-point seat belts, which are hard to find in most coaches. And then you also have a really nice workspace and table. You can keep that up while you're driving if you have a laptop, if you're playing games, putting a puzzle together, or whatever you want to do there. Over here on this panel, here's your tank heater for the gray tank. Your Truma system controller. And again, that's for your furnace, your propane on and off, and your water pump for the shower. And then here's your solar controller for that 220 watt solar panel that's up on top. Here's your shower. It's got a couple vents here. It does have a heat vent down there on the bottom. And that comes in handy if you got wet clothes that you want to dry, you can hang it in there while the heat is on, close the door. Pretty good size shower for such a small coach. This coach is 19 foot 9 inches long, 8 foot 11 inches tall. So it is a small coach, 159 inch wheelbase, but it'll get you around fairly easy. It drives really well. It's got plenty of power for the size of coach that it is. Here's a big storage compartment over the sink. I do want to show you here. So your water tank is actually under the sink, your fresh water. So again, that'll keep it from freezing. And then, as you can see here, there's a water gauge here that's lit up. And this will show you how much water is in your tank, so you don't have to guess. As it starts to go low, you know when it's time to fill up. Right here's our Eco Hot system. Basically what this does is it's got instant hot water, but when there's water in the line, some of it's going to get cold. So this will purge it. You turn it on, it'll purge the cold water, and then you turn it off. So when you open the hot water, it's instant. You're not having to fill your gray tank waiting for the water to get hot. So it really saves on your gray tank storage. Here is a cutting board. Again, additional counter space, comes in really handy. In a coach this small, it's nice to have all those little extra features. Your stove, as you can see, is a propane 2-burner stove. Call me if you have questions. I'm going to show you that again later. Here's another standard outlet, USB ports, and a 12-volt. Little basket for putting spices or any miscellaneous items that you have. Yep, thank you. There's a light under there. They do a really good job of putting lights everywhere. There's some up top, and I'll show you. Watch your step. I'm going to move this ladder just for a second. So you can see this table will move around. There's plenty of room here for 2. I had some customers here yesterday, had 2 kiddos. They sat there without fighting for a couple of minutes, which is good. Additional storage. And again, another storage compartment. There's your Winnebago owner's manuals. This ladder normally stores right up under here, right over the cab. Okay. The pop top comes down. I'm going to pull it down really so you can see how easy it comes down. Whenever it's time to open, it's got 2 struts. You just push up and the struts will take it the rest of the way. If you want to kind of show the top there, again, it's pretty much 4.5 by 6.5. Plenty of room for 2 adults. It's got a screen window on one side. It's got one in the front, and it's got another window on the side. And I'm going to open this one up for you. As you can see, there's a light here, and on this side, I'm going to show you. Cherish, if you'll come around. There's another light for up top, and again, more USB ports. Again, if you got your kiddos traveling with you, you can plug in your cell phones. I'm not going to climb in the bed this time. I'm going to show you how to pull it down and close it though. There is a little trick to that. So it's got 2 handles here. You're going to pull down, and as you're pulling it down, you want to make sure you get, you can show right here. Let's see here. Can you show this red handle here? So these little red ends are made so you can make sure that it comes in, so that when you slide it down, it doesn't pinch on the outside of the canopy. Okay. The other thing you got to do when you're closing them, make sure you get them away from the latches on both sides. And then once you have them, you turn the handles and pop them up. And then these are going to be your safety latches. I like to put the handles through there so they're not hanging down so low. Okay. And there's some storage under here. As you can see there's a little bin under there for miscellaneous. Underneath that is the Trumacombi system. And then we can talk about the cab. These seats do swivel around, and I'll go outside and swivel them around here in a second. I want to point out that this unit that we're in is a little special. It actually came with navigation from ProMaster, which they're not supposed to come with. So this is kind of a one-off. It's that golden ticket, you know, from Willy Wonka. We got it. It's got the navigation. If you're interested in this unit, it is 5N200 183. You can call me or email me. Again, it's 6-speed automatic transmission. You're gonna have some USB ports up here, 12 volt, plenty of cup holders. You got a little notepad holder up here. The steering wheel does telescope. It does not move up and down, it just telescopes. It's got a battery boost on this side, and I'll pop out of here so I can show you. So this button here's your battery boost. If you're having a hard time starting the coach, if you push the battery boost, it'll draw power from the coach batteries as well, so that you can fire it up. Comes in handy if your kiddos or if you leave the lights on and forget. This does have XM radio. Again, this is kind of an upgrade. Tow haul mode. And then I'll go ahead and come around the other side and swivel this seat for you so you can check it out. So it's got one little yellow lever underneath the base there, and I'll have Cherish come around and show you that in a second, but you just lift up on it, you swivel it. You do have to make sure that the seat is forward enough so that when you're swiveling it does not hit on the side here.
The lever on the front?
Yeah, it's on the front side. So if you come, it's probably going to be easier on this side because it's right on this corner. And then today, it's right there. So today I want to end with the trivia question. If you've been following my videos, I always play around with my height. I think I've been 5'9", 5'11", 6'4" in one video. So if you've been following me and you guess my correct height, send me a message, an email or text. If you get it right, I will send you a Transwest hat just like this one. But not this one, this one's mine. So let me grab the clipboard, give you my information. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. You can call, text, or email if you have any questions. Thank you guys.